All right, finally, as we hit the midnight hour, the big old cold front is crashing into Hampton Roads as expected, and it is packing a punch. Winds are gusting with the front around 40-45 miles an hour, so that technically is sub-severe, but that's definitely enough to rattle things around a little bit and shake you up because it's bringing in some cold air, and we've seen some temperatures drop 15 degrees in a 15-minute window up towards Williamsburg as the cold air has now come crashing in. It's kind of coming down the I-64 corridor here. Notice this little leading edge of yellows and then off towards the west on the outskirts of Hertford County out that way towards northeast North Carolina. But on the peninsulas, that cold air crashing in from the north, as I mentioned, dropped temperatures in Williamsburg 15 degrees in 15 minutes with some winds on the Coleman Bridge gusting to around 40, 45, maybe even 50 miles an hour over the water. So definitely some wind with this. Again, sub-severe, but it's enough to shake some things around and rattle up the windows. So if you wake up to that sudden burst of wind, just know it's that heavy rain coming in with the cold front blasting in. Some heavy rain out towards Cortland and Wakefield. This will all soon move into the south side and eventually out into the Albemarle Sound area in northeast North Carolina. There's been a couple downpours ongoing for the Outer Banks. Still kind of quiet across northeast North Carolina. I think closer to 1 a.m. So in about an hour or so out towards those in northeast North Carolina. That's how really Future Track is painting it. By about 12:45, 1 a.m. or so, we still have a risk for some of these winds gusting with the main line to be around 50, 60 miles an hour. That's the potential for damaging wind. And into the 1 a.m. hour, notice how all this is really filling in, and then it quickly blows offshore. Cold air comes wrapping in on the backside of this. Maybe some wet snowflakes mix in as far north as Richmond. So a really dynamic system. Still some rain around through early Monday morning, thinking about 4 or 5 a.m., but it'll be moving out here by the time we get out to start our day 6, 7, 8 a.m. on our Monday. The big story, though, also in combination, well, I mean, with everything here, but the other big story is really going to be the temperature switch up. It's 48 degrees right now in Wakefield. Suffolk sitting at 65 here, so that front right there. And as I mentioned, Williamsburg went from 64 degrees to 49 degrees in a 15-minute window here. So temperatures are going to plummet down to the 40s, but we're still going to have a wind through the night. It's out of the south. That's why we've been so warm. But behind the front comes the crashing cold air. So winds are still going to be gusting over, as I mentioned, 40, 45 miles an hour. But through the night, still occasionally gusting to 30. And that takes us into a cold Monday morning because temperatures in the 60s now will be crashing into the 30s. But when you have that wind out of the northwest, it'll feel like the upper 20s waking up tomorrow morning. So total weather whiplash here from the time we head to bed tonight and wake up tomorrow morning. Now, we definitely got soaked throughout the day. Now, there was some steadier rain out towards coastal parts of the south side of northeast North Carolina. The heavier rain stayed off towards the north and the west. We're all going to get some more here as this rain comes crashing in. By the time we head into tomorrow morning, we could be talking about maybe another half to 3/4 of an inch of rainfall. We can take anything we can get because we really do need it. But the front moves out, gets rid of the morning clouds and rainfall. We got high pressure moving in. So tomorrow, high temps struggling to hit 50 degrees, but we got a lot of sunshine. And it sets up a chilly, albeit bright week of weather here moving forward on the 7-day forecast.